Hi, I just wanted to make another quick video looking at another Rolex 5513. This particular one is from, I think, 1977. It's an early 5 million serial watch, and probably one of the best I've personally ever come across in terms of condition and originality. And yeah, a really, really nice watch. So what makes this particular one quite interesting is the dial in this particular watch. Now, if you take a look at the coronet, it's got this kind of slightly strange looking style of coronet which is not seen very often. Again, you can have a look online. Now, collectors actually refer to this type of dial as a Pre-Comex. Basically because the coronet itself, the Rolex crown, is only seen, as far as I'm aware, on some Comex styled watches. I believe there's a reference 5514, which is a prototype with a helium escape valve, which would look very, very similar to this type of watch. And yeah, so it has this kind of fairly unique dial. Personally, I've not seen many of these. They tend to be only around 1977. Please, if there's anybody watching this video and you know a bit more about them than I do, please do post any sort of corrections if you like. But yeah, it's quite an interesting style. I quite like these early dials as well, with the Submariner writing written below the depth of the watch, which is quite nice. There's a bit of a different style. And yeah, it's a really, really nice watch. Condition wise, it's just fabulous. I mean, it's got basically, this came from its original owner. It's got the original bezel insert, which is kind of faded very, very nicely. The dial in the hands, the patina is excellent, matches absolutely perfectly. So very, very nice also. Case condition is fantastic. I had this serviced by Rolex, but I told them not to polish it. I mean, there's no major, what I would refer to as dings or dents on the case. Just lots of sort of fairly light scratching. I didn't want to kind of take away the originality of this watch, so I kind of just left it as is. And they didn't polish the case sides, which they left for me, I quite like. Also very nice on this watch is the bracelet's original as well. This is a slightly earlier style flip lock, which you can identify very quickly because you don't have the follow through here on the stamping of the case. On later bracelets, this line would run all the way through the clasp, and also you can tell because you have these small indentations, which I think are kind of meant to grip the actual bracelet into the case when the clasp is open. And also we have a date code, which you can see just there, and that's VB, so I believe that is for the same year as well. It's around 77. So yeah, this is how the watch came to me. As I said, I've had a few 5513s in the past. This is just, yeah, spectacular condition, really, really nice. And what also makes it nice is I do quite enjoy this kind of stranger sort of dial. Now, as said before, these matte dial Submariners come around in about 1967, and they run all the way up to, I think, around 1984, possibly 85. And there are several variations of matte dial across those years, but this particular Pre-Comex dial, as it's termed by some collectors, is a really nice variation and not commonly seen. You know, they only tend to see them around 1977. Again, if any of you collectors are watching this video and you have any corrections, please do post in the comments below. And yeah, a really, really spectacular watch, and one that I really enjoy owning. And yeah, it's rare, certainly these days. I mean, I'm filming this in 2018. It's very rare nowadays to come across watches in such a nice condition. I think a lot of collectors out there are hanging on to them, and yeah, they're getting harder and harder to find. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a very quick look at this particular Pre-Comex 5513 5 million serial. Original bracelet, original dial, original hands, original bezel insert, even got the original lume pip as well, which on the bezel insert, which matches. Really, really nice watch. Yeah, any comments or any corrections, please let me know in the comments below, and yeah, looking forward to posting another video soon.